So I was at the coffee shop and I noticed a quarter on the table. And for some reason, my mind went straight to crypto and how most investors don't like leaving money on the table. They get greedy. They could be up at 10x, but they feel like they could make another 2x on that investment. So instead of taking profits, they go down with the ship. You can kind of look at crypto kind of like a coin toss, but it's not as simple as heads you make money, tails you lose money, because you're dealing with a coin that's both tails. On one side, you got the VCs, you got the whales, and on the other side, you got scammy meme coin developers. It's almost like a lose-lose sort of scenario here when it comes to crypto, right? But it's still a coin flip. But the only thing is, you have to get lucky. The only way that you could win in this coin flip is if the coin lands on its edge. And the odds of that is about 1 in 6,000. The good news, though, is that it is possible to win. And the only way that you can win is to simply beat them at their own game. You see, these big money, these whales, these VCs, these scammy people, they know that the average retail investor don't like to use a stop loss. The average retail investor probably don't even know what a trailing stop loss is. The average retail investor will buy a coin all the way up here. The coin will go down 2%, and then they think that they're actually buying the dip, and then the coin ends up crashing all the way down like 50% or whatever. That's typically what happens to the average retail investor. And after the coin has dipped like 50% or 75% or 90%, they're going to be completely out of money at that point because they already bought the dip at a 2% discount. I sometimes wonder what would happen if the average retail investor started using a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. The game will change a bit. It'll actually piss off those VCs and those whales. It'll piss them off. You ever sit back and wonder, how does the market collectively move in one direction? When it comes crashing down on you, the average retail investor is panicking. You're wondering what is happening. Why is your portfolio taking such a massive dump? You start Googling, trying to figure out what is going on. Meanwhile, the whales, they're sitting back, arms folded, feet on the couch or the chair or whatever. They're just chilling and they're laughing because they know why the market crashed. They're the reasons why the market crashed. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be thinking that you don't care if the market crashes because you're able to buy up the dips at a cheaper price. You are a long-term investor. You hold a coin in your portfolio right now that you think is the next big thing. You hold a gem. Really? Do you really think you hold a gem? Out of 10,877 coins on coinMarketCap, this is just on coinMarketCap, you think that you're that one who holds that 1 in 10,877, right? You think that you hold that gem. I could tell you right now that your next door neighbor is thinking the exact same thing, and another person is thinking the exact same thing as well with the coins that they hold, and they don't hold the same coin as you. So everyone feels like they are holding the next gem. And then you start doing research, you start reading the comment section on YouTube, and everyone is saying the same thing. Oh, this coin is going to go to the moon, don't sell. So naturally, you believe that you are holding that next 100x, that next Bitcoin or whatever, right? But I can tell you right now that listening to people is the worst thing that you can do as far as not selling and not taking profits, because, and I've said this many times on my channel before, everyone's a long-term investor until the coin starts to go down. You guys need to understand that crypto has changed. It's not as simple as just buy and hold and eventually you're going to get rich anymore because there's way too many coins. The meme coins actually completely destroyed the space. Money is spread way too thin throughout the entire crypto space right now. And this is why we have to just focus, completely focus on hype and coins that's got catalysts coming up. So I want to talk about a couple coins that I think is going to make people some pretty decent returns this bull cycle. But You have to take profits on the way up. And if you do that, then maybe, just maybe, one day you can become that whale that sits on the couch, arms folded, and just laugh as the market comes crashing down because you're the one that caused it. All right, so the first coin that I'm going to talk about is a coin that I think a lot of people should be paying very close attention to because it is in that AI space. And I do believe that AI is going to continue to do great things this bull cycle. And the first coin is higher up on the market cap in comparison to where a lot of people like to be buying these coins at nowadays. Anyways, this is considered a high market cap coin. Last cycle, it wouldn't be considered that much of a high market cap, but I'm talking about Bittensor TAO here. Now, one reason why I'm talking about Bittensor TAO, obviously, like I said earlier, is it is in that AI space, but also it's got that halving that's coming up sometime towards the end of the year. So that's something to be looking forward to, something bullish, some sort of catalyst that could have people pour their money into this because they feel like, the scarcity is there just like Bitcoin. So they might pour their money into it, expecting the coin to just completely skyrocket. And I think that cannot be ignored. Right now, it's good to be swing trading if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, now this is still considered swing trading because this is actually a short-term mindset because I'm looking to take some significant profits from TAO closer towards the end of the year. Right? So you have to get into these coins early. If you take a look here at the charts on Bittensor TAO, what you notice is it's sitting at $445, a market cap of like 3.7 billion. The bottom here on the charts, if you go out to September 2024, you can see that TAO bottomed out around $230. Right now it's sitting at 444. All right, so it's actually just less than half from its bottom. So when you think about the risk reward, the reward is more so in its favor because if it gets all the way back when it came onto the scene, we're looking at a price over $1,000. So I like the risk reward on Bittensor TAO here, and this is why I think that everyone should be considering this one for their crypto portfolio. Now they just got listed onto Coinbase. Matter of fact, it's not here yet. Should be here any second actually, but yeah, big news for Bittensor TAO, and I think that this is just the beginning. People like to chase these coins with a lower market cap, and you could ask yourself, if you're one of those people that's only going after the market cap where it's like 100,000 or like $1 million market cap, you could ask yourself, how has that been working out for you? Because if it hasn't been working out for you, you need to try to figure out a way to get back your money. And the only way that you're going to get back your money is going after coins that's got a lot of hype and's got catalysts coming up. And I think that TAO is one of those coins that could make you back that money if you're down massively on your crypto portfolio. You just have to think a little bit further down the line for 2025. All right, now let's get on to the next one here. The next one should be obvious for people that's been following me for quite some time. And this one is Ondo. All right, so Ondo is a RWA play. We got BlackRock that's into Ondo. We got the Trumps that's partnered up with Ondo. Like we got a lot of big names that's partnered up with Ondo. And that is because Ondo is what's perceived to be one of the top RWA coins. You got Ondo and you got Mantra. We got Ondo sitting at a $3.85 million market cap. Mantra has a market cap that's doubled of this value, and I definitely believe that Ondo is going to make people a killing. Now, if you take a look at the exchanges, what are we missing? We are missing a Binance listing. So that's one catalyst coming for Ondo in the near future, which I definitely think is going to happen. I also believe that right now the crypto market is kind of acting similar to or moving somewhere similar to the way that the stock market acts. And in the stock market, majority of the people, majority retail investors love to chase the big money. If they hear that the big money is pouring the money in Microsoft, they're like, okay, time to pour money into Microsoft as well. Big money is pouring the money into Airbnb. Okay, time to put my money in Airbnb as well. And right now with the rotation that's happening in the crypto space, We got BlackRock and all the big players entering the space. I do believe that the average retail investor is going to start following their trades as well. And Ondo being one of the top leaders in the RWA space, I do think that the average retail investor, including like massive whales, are going to start looking to pour the money into Ondo. And the price is at a decent buy point where you can make those life-changing returns in Ondo, in my personal opinion. Now you have to remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. Make sure you do your own research at the end of the day. But let's take a quick look at the charts here on Ondo and see how things are looking. So sitting at $1.22, right? If you go all the way back out to September, because I like to look at where these coins was at the beginning of September before they went on a pretty sizable run. Ondo was sitting at around 57 cents, right? And right now it's at $1.20. So pretty much it's doubled its value since September, which isn't that bad considering that we are in a crypto space. You know, a double up, a 2x on your investment is completely nothing, right? And I do think that Ondo's got a lot of room left to run, and people are going to be having maximum FOMO into this one. I mean, I honestly feel like if you want to make your life a lot easier in the space, you just got to follow the hype, the catalyst, and where big money is looking to park their funds. That's what I think anyways, because there's just way too many coins, and it's just getting increasingly more difficult to tell which coin is going to outperform the market. So make it easier on yourself. Stop guessing. You know, there's just way too many guesswork that's happening right now, and just follow the money. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.